When gold has just soared and everyone's buying, that's usually the worst time to pile in, because you are treating insurance like a growth engine. Here's where gold, REITs and other alternatives actually fit a portfolio. Gold, REITs and other alternatives each do a job, but they're seasoning, not the main course. Meet Sanjay and Pooja, same menu, two very different plates. Sanjay reacts to headlines. Gold rallied 30% and everyone was talking about it, so he poured a big chunk of his portfolio into it, treating it like a growth engine. He also bought a REIT because it looked like guaranteed rental income. But he never asked what each one is actually for. Gold pays no income, and its long-run real return is modest. The REIT's price can fall when interest rates rise. He'd chased alternatives after they got hot, over-allocated, and mistaken the seasoning for the main course. Pooja treats alternatives as a deliberate satellite. She knows gold is insurance and an inflation hedge, so she holds a small, fixed slice for diversification, and adds to it when it's cheap, not when it's already run. She treats a REIT as a measured real estate income sleeve. Her core stays equity and debt. So learn what each one is for. Gold is an inflation hedge and crisis insurance, no income, a modest long-run real return, but valuable because it often moves differently from stocks. A REIT gives you real estate income and exposure without buying a flat, but it's rate sensitive and tied to the property cycle. And every one of these is seasoning, never the main course. So size them like seasoning. Set a cap, a small, deliberate share of the portfolio for all your alternatives together. Rebalance into them when they're out of favor and cheap, instead of chasing them after they've run. And keep the core of the portfolio in equity and debt, where the real work gets done. Because gold is portfolio insurance, not a growth engine. You size insurance deliberately, and you buy it before the fire, not after everyone else has, when it's already expensive. This week, list every alternative you own and write the one job it does, then set a cap so you rebalance instead of chasing. Take your free investor DNA assessment at app.investinsightspro.com. With InvestPro.